And if you wanted to go live on top, no, you
Right.
were over here talking about why didn't you show up yesterday? Well, I'm sorry, I went back to sleep. I can go back to sleep. I don't give a
I
fuck.
did. I know what the fuck. I didn't care. I didn't care yesterday. It's fine. I was still riding off the Tuesday.
I bet you were.
I was, man. Pretty good feeling. We got graded and everything on the show. They really didn't bash you that much. It was good.
They couldn't bash someone who couldn't get no words in.
Rocco gave us a B minus.
Oh, wow. I feel so special.
Hey, that's big. His words like that goes out to everybody. So that's how I get a lot of people to support.
What's wrong?
No green echoing through the hall. Crumb says Hawk, Arnie's here to stay. Cupcakes corner, cruising
Morning.
All the way.
Ryan A's got the jokes making.
Morning, addicted to you, Victory D. How are you, my friend?
Smoking sound, Joey C. In the morning with Lou, where the chat is buzzing and the crew is true. From wild tales to jokes untold, this morning show is pure gold. Luke of the Bind with a cryptic note. Quad can't mend in a clash they wrote. Happy Goslin's got the green door.
Someone already got zapped somebody? The honeybee's on the prowl already, huh?
And they were trying to spell out the N-word.
Oh, really? Thank you, Miss Honeybee. Thank you, Miss Honeybee. Thank God, Miss Honeybee.
In the morning with
allergies
where the
are
chat
fucked
is buzzing and the crew is true. From wild tales to jokes untold, this morning show is pure gold.
Yes, I eat children. I like to eat children.
Luke in the Bind, good morning.
With laughs and vibes, they'll
Oh,
make
look,
your
it's
day.
Lukey.
Joey
Lukey.
C in the morning with Lou, here to stay.
And now, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the Joey C Morning Show with Big Lou and Joey C. What's happening?
Get it right. My name is Socko the God.
Oh, Socko. He's Socko the God. This guy changes fucking names like I change socks.
I change my name like the commissioner does every other day.
Oh, my God. It's just they can't find an identity, you know? You guys can't find an identity and stick with it.
I can't find identity.
Morning, Happy Goslin.
You know what? I'm a 48-year-old man and I'm going through a midlife crisis.
You are. You're going from menopause for men.
You know what? My wife said that yesterday I was on my period.
You are. I'm telling you, you are. You can tell. You know, you really could tell. I mean,
So,
one of the Catalan TV's greatest triumphs on Tuesday. You were so grumpy and edgy.
I wasn't grumpy. I couldn't get a word in.
Well, you know, you had a big star there. You had Cardiff Electra. You know,
he's a fucking star of my ass cracking.
No. Cardiff is a great band. It is a great solid. You know.
Oh,
so Mason in Portland, members of 5 months.
A great success, but he wasn't even there for that episode. He did not once drop a fucking comment.
But I tell you what, he probably was at work. Or he watched it when he got
West
home.
Coast. When we went live, it was 5-something in the evening.
Well, he's not West Coast. He's not West Coast though. He's not. He's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not Pacific time. No, he's not.
No.
No.
He doesn't live in Portland.
That's not Pacific time.
So what time is it?
That's Mountain time.
No, it's not.
You sure?
The West Coast is the West Coast. It's all fucking 3 to 4 hours behind us.
Right, but California.
Hey, you know what? Who cares? He gifted a membership.
He's a good man. Thank you, Mason, for the gifted membership, my friend. Thank you very much. Very nice of you.
He said that he was sleeping for work.
Well, they said he had to go to work or something. Luke, good morning.
See, you're a dingus for not knowing that.
Wow.
So what happened yesterday, Joe? Did someone send you a text yesterday saying, you know what, I'm having a bad day, so I'm not going to make it today? And someone decided to not roll out of fucking bed?
I don't know. I got a text from you saying that you had a terrible headache and you were going to have a show. I just went back to bed.
Okay, but you knew the show was supposed to go on at 10:30. You could have told the people, hey folks, we're gonna switch the thing. We got the fucking nuts in the chat saying, oh, they're 2 hours late. The show was scheduled for 10:30. So how could a 10:30 show be late?
Wow.
2 hours when it's scheduled for 10:30, and then I changed it at 11:30.
Well, you did?
Yeah, because Joey decides to wake up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, bud, feel better.
I plead the fifth. On the grounds it may incriminate me.
I plead the fifth. Yeah,
I plead the Fifth Amendment to that question too.
All right, I gotta go get the door. My Walmart's pulling in.
Oh, okay, good. We'll see you in a few seconds. We'll entertain them.
Yeah, I'm having New York strip tonight.
Oh, I got me some London broil yesterday. I'm gonna cook tonight. Yeah,
London broil. London Bridge is falling down.
Hey, Jim Grindo says, "What? Let me see, Jim. I gotta see what Jim's got to show you. Why did you fire Lou and replace him with the fruitcake? You've been hearing from my lawyer." I don't know, man. This guy, he claims to be Lou. I don't know. Maybe he did something with Lou and took over his identity. I don't know.
He just left. The Great. Leave me alone, you fucking clown.
He says you're a clown. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. But you better find out if he's alive. I don't know. It's Jimmy says, is Lou housebound like Quad? No, I mean, Lou likes to stay home. I mean, I like to stay home too. I mean, you get the safe zone, You know how that is, people. You get the safe zone, man. You get in the safe zone. And then sometimes something gets too routine, and you gotta do better. You gotta break out, and you gotta be going out and getting air and making yourself mobile so your bones and joints don't fucking get like there where or like when you get out of bed and you step on your feet and your legs feel like they're gonna snap in half because they're weak because you don't do nothing but sit in a chair all fucking day. Yeah. It's very easy to get in bad routines. Very easy. And the next thing you know, you're 59 years old. You got a pot belly. Your fucking head's all fucked up, and people fuck with your head every day. And what happens?
Staying home in the house is such a wonderful thing.
Yeah, we die. Fruitcake, more like fruit booter. I like that one. That's a pretty good one. Fruit booter. I'm gonna write that down. I have to write that down. I'm stealing that one from you, Luke. Sorry, I gotta steal that one from you.
What down?
I'm gonna steal this one from Luke. It's called fruit booter. You're a fruit booter.
Sounds so much like fruit booter, like Luke.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. It says fruitcake. Nah, more like fruit booter. I like that. I'm gonna steal that from Luke. But I'll give him credit for it.
I'd give him no credit.
I give him credit. More like a Luke booter. Jim coming back with a good one. He's getting on his young former protege / partner.
Oh yes, I forgot the New York strip in the house for tonight's dinner.
Now, how many do you eat? And how many do you? Well, I should say, if your wife gets probably one, and you get how many?
2.
2, of course. Well, I wouldn't think any less.
Fucking protein, bro. You gotta enjoy the protein.
Yeah. You get older, you can't have a lot of protein, though. You gotta balance it. You gotta get rid of the carbs for sure, but you gotta balance. Too much protein in the old guy is not good.
Yeah, because you start to piss it.
Right. Yeah, it's that good.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you get a lot of bubbles in your piss, you have too much protein consumption.
Very true. This is very true.
We do not give medical advice.
Yes, we're not doctors, so this is just opinion. But I went through that phase just recently. I'm just like, damn, why is there so many bubbles in my freaking? I said, man, I'm eating way too much protein. Like, when I have tuna, I eat it right out of the can. I don't mix it with nothing. I just eat it. That's a lot of protein.
Oh, you like to have smelly breath.
Yeah, man, I brush my teeth right there, but I'm just saying, I like tuna. I rather like albacore tuna. That's a better brand, a better fish. You know what I'm saying? So, but a better tuna, fish, whatever you want to call it. But so I was very happy with Tuesday. I think all in all, I know where we went sideways a little bit. We didn't talk. We only talked about 15-20 minutes of the actual the package, but it was a big day. Cardiff was saying, "Damn, we were having some laughs. We were joking, so the chemistry was there. We were all getting there, and we just lost track because I only want to do an hour and a half. So now Rocco's like, why don't you guys try to switch to Monday night so I can clip everything, so I can do the wrap up show on Tuesday with Tukey? And I'm like, listen. Quad's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 o'clock. Now he goes sometimes 2-3 hours. Here's the thing. I'm not worried about anybody, but it's like if Shuli's out at 8 o'clock, Shuli's got majority of the Dabbleverse there. Quad gets 100, 150 people in his chat, anywhere from 80 to 150 people.
I will tell you this once again. Who gives a flying fuck about?
Because I want to give the opportunity for people don't have to make a choice to say,
fuck that. Let them choose a real show over that fucking crippled piece of shit.
No. See, this is business. You got to get the business sense.
This is business. Business is destroy or be destroyed, and you're choosing to be destroyed by a fucking.
Well, I'm past the destroy shit. I've been they tried to destroy me last year. Now I want to do a show. I want to do production. I want to do right. I want to make a good show. So to do that, you've got to cross your I's and dot your T's, and you got to think smart. If there's a lot of people on, it's just less people that we may not be able to attract to say, okay, but if they got nothing to watch and they don't like us and they come and go, let me go watch these idiots. Wow, they might say, wow, they ain't too bad. Look at this right here. Proven point right here. Here it is right here. It's a proven point. What I'm talking about is 100% correct. I'm trying to think rational here, okay? Here it is right here. Look at that. Just wanted to say you gained a loyal fan. Live Waking Up with Joe and Luku. There you go. A guy that trolled us, said a lot of nasty things. Look at that. My theory is correct. You follow me?
Joey's got more experience. Ha! You guys don't know me.
Lou's got a lot of experience, but he's probably been doing this a lot more than me.
On a channel that fucking got thousands of views, so y'all can eat a dick.
The point is, I'm just more connected. I got connected faster with people that could promote me, or probably more than he did. But he's been way more years than me. He was on a couple big shows, but I just made the right connections. I mean, that's just what I do. That's what I did on my whole life. When I worked at baseball, I always surrounded myself about people that could help the clubhouse. That I took care of them. It was you wash my back, I wash your back. I'm good at that. I'm good at maneuvering like that. So, it's like when Shuli used to call me, I need a favor. I need you guys. I want to do this bit where you're going to come on, but we don't hear your mic, and Joe's going to silence you. Stuff like that. Okay, I don't ask for nothing in return. I never asked for anything in return, but it paid off in the long run. Rocco, talking with Rocco for the last year. How many times did Rocco put us in the limelight, put us on a spot, even if it was good or bad, I don't care. It got our name out there. Me being argumentative with everybody and fight with everybody. It's just how I am. It's just personalities, And it's like someone said to me yesterday. They said, "I think you find." It was Mule said, "I think you finally found what your show's about. I think you finally got it." It like everybody used to tell me, you'll get there. You're gonna go through all these spurts, and you're going to go through these ups and downs, and you're going to be wanting to do shows to find the one that worked. And Mule says, I'm going to tell you right now, I think you found it. And I think we did too. But I don't want to burn it out. I don't want to piss anybody off, but I don't want to lay down on nobody either. You understand?
But you're true. You don't want to piss no one off, but you don't want to lay down. Like,
listen, what I'm saying
you're laying down to a fucking crippled.
No, I'm not laying down on nobody. Okay. But here's the thing. I'm just being smart right now until we know for a fact we got 200 people every week, and it's going to grow. You know what I'm saying?
How many of those 200 people that were in the chat on Tuesday night actually watched that dipshit?
I don't know. A lot of them probably. He gets a good amount of people in his chat room. He really does.
Again, he gets a good amount of fucking wackadoos.
Well, everybody's a wackadoo. Me and you are the two biggest wackadoos in the Dabbleverse.
No, I'm just according to the Dabbleverse, I'm a loser.
I've been a loser for 15 months with 90% of the people. I showed you what I get daily and the threats and the things they want to do to my wife and how much I'm a failure and how much I'm a this. It goes with the territory. My son told me, he goes, let me tell you something, Dad. He goes, let me tell you something about the internet. He said, you think a movie, an A-list Hollywood actor didn't go through the same stuff that you go, but probably 10-fold or 100 times worse? When you get into public view and you start making noise, you're going to have everybody in their world coming out being a critic. Stop paying attention to it. Do you, and you'll be fine. He tells me this all the time.
My favorite troll, Doom. Doom
Well, Doom is probably putting together that nice video about you. You know, that probably be coming out probably the next day or two. You know,
what's this video going to be about? My fucking teeth. Showing my fucking
you ever seen the beginning of Doom's? Have you ever seen the beginning of Doom's videos? How he starts out?
No, I don't watch Doom.
Oh well, here's another thing. I encourage you. You need to start watching all the shows you hate, all the people you hate.
Why would I do that? So I can hate them more?
No, maybe, but you get knowledge.
I don't need knowledge from them.
Oh, but we do need knowledge for them because you want to know why? We can learn things about how they're sliding underhandedly towards certain people. You understand? Use that to our advantage. See, it works. It really does. Wouldn't tell you that. I'm telling you that because you're a good friend now. I consider you a family friend. So, you know, I just think.
Oh, we better be fucking family friends after the information I gave you the other day.
Which one was that? What happened the other day? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, but we don't need to talk about that, man. That's private, you know. That's private.
Of course, obviously.
You know, but yeah, no, of course. I mean, you are like a brother. I mean, like a real brother. So I mean, there's a bond.
We're not Eskimo brothers. I highly doubt I've touched anything.
No, not like that. You know what I'm talking about. Who said that?
I know what you're talking about, but I'm just going off of Articulate John. And we do have a super chat unless you want to get to them at the end of the show. It's a baseball related.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, we could get to it right now, but I mean, we can pick a time during the day, and we got the thing. It's called the thing. Joey, well, first of all, before I read this, last week I said someone asked me, it was down to 14. I picked the Yankees. And I said the Dodgers. When it came to Dodgers, I said the Dodgers were going to probably going to repeat the 1977-78 World Series. What I said clearly last week in one of my shows. So I picked the Dodgers.
You clearly picked
in the beginning. I picked
to go to the World Series.
I picked the Padres and who?
Well, it was
obviously the Yankees. And the Yankees.
Cleveland wasn't a matchup.
I picked the Yankees. I said I would like to see teams that haven't been in there a long time. That's why I picked San Diego. San Diego has not, and then I said Detroit's in it, but they have a few World Series under their belt. But I would like to see teams that haven't done it. So I would have liked to see Cleveland and San Diego. But I knew the Yankees were going to be there. And when it got down to the Mets fizzed out. They burnt themselves out. It was done. They don't have the experience. They don't have the experience like that.
No, it's not experience.
Oh,
it's not experience. It was. Their run came to an end. They literally
choked in the end. They couldn't do the last game.
They choked. They just got out hit. The Dodgers got a squad.
You want to know something? You know who we know how you decide the World Series? Who gets to the World Series? The guys that are going to ready to take your eyeballs out and fucking take whatever it takes to get to the World Series. The Dodgers, the Mets fizzed out. They were done.
I'm happy we got as far as we.
And you want to know why? It's the Buck Showalter curse. Did you know that?
I've heard about that damn curse, that fucking curse. He does have a curse because the year that we won 101 games, we got eliminated real quick.
You want to know what the Buck Showalter curse is? But that's Buck's team that would have went to the World Series. You know that.
No,
he was just fired. That's his team. No, it's mostly his team. Guys that he.
No,
none of his players are there from his team. None of the 25 players are from what he built.
You can't say a Pete Alonso, Francisco Lindor, none of those because they were there before Buck.
That's tough, but
Buck's team would have been Verlander and Scherzer. I will give you that, and they've been gone since last year. When Buck left, so did they.
Let me tell you Buck Showalter's track record. 98 becomes the Arizona Diamondbacks manager, new franchise. Gets the farm system develops and gets fired the next year. The Diamondbacks go to the World Series, they win. Okay, happened with the Yankees, happened with the Rangers. He built that team up. They fire him. Washington comes in. Bam! Within 2 years, they're playing playoff record breaking. His farm system. The man is phenomenal at being a farm director and developing players, but he never can finish the end, and he'll tell you that himself. He just can't close the deal.
You know what? I don't disagree with you. There's just some coaches who cannot get a team over that hump.
He can build your team. He'll build you a World Series team. He's the best at it.
But I'll give Brett Hollywood's show. Most of the Mets' bloated payroll is dead money from guys that don't even play for them anymore. The Mets overachieved, and the Dodgers were just better. That's how
Right.
I'm going to look at it. The Dodgers were just
All right.
the better squad.
I
The
know
Dodgers
you're a Mets
were
fan, so it's
supposed
hard to
be
talk to you. It's hard to talk to a fan of the team that you're downing. So I understand
No,
that.
I can see. I'm optimistic. I watched those games, and I can tell we were out hit. I ain't gonna say we were out pitched, but we were definitely out hit.
Yeah.
Especially the game where
the Dodgers in 7. Dodgers in 7.
you think so.
Yes.
See, here's the conundrum I'm in. I don't give a flying fuck about either team, but I am one of the many people that can't stand the fucking Yankees. So it's like I definitely don't want to see them win.
You know who likes the Yankees?
I don't. Tell me.
One stuttering John. He's a fanatic, diehard Yankee fan.
Who cares about that drunken buffoon?
And I promise you,
so
you're right now
Dodgers
gloating.
in 7. So you're answering the thing's question.
I'm going to read it, but it's Joey. Take the thing. Thank you for the $4.99. Joey, World Series prediction. Does it go 5, 6, or 7? Do you anticipate any hotel pranks by fans? Can you share any hotel? In the old days, and I got to say it's the old days because we're talking in the end of the 70s, 80s, my era, which, yeah, I mean, I'm almost 60 years old, but in that era, it's a different type of.
Baseball was just a different animal back then.
Well,
you didn't have
the game's never changed. It's a round bat, a round ball. You hit the ball square, and you put it out of the park and put it in a hole. The game hasn't changed. You catch the ball, you throw the ball, you hit the ball, you pitch the ball. That's never changed. It's the same, but it's the same game. What's changed is management. The players have changed tremendously. The salaries went crazy, and now you got mega players with mucho money coming in, and the players have big part of the TV right. Changed the whole thing because it gave the powers a lot of power. So, without a doubt, the toughest, strongest union in history is when Donald Fear built Major League Baseball union. There's no union ever been more powerful than that. Even more than Jimmy Hoffa, Teamsters Union. This guy built a fucking empire for the players. And they knew that when they brought him in, when it first started, back when he first came in. They knew he pitched them because when you're in the locker room and if a union rep comes out, if they're on the road, sometimes they got to catch them on the road. They come in. You're there for all the speeches and all the talks, like in spring training, how I met Michael Francesi. He came, he just got out of prison. FBI offered him a job to go and speak with all the baseball players in spring training to give them a speech. What happens when you get in bed with the mob and fixing games? So he would come out every year. He did it for a couple of years. And he would give the spiel how if a player is a gambler and he gets in debt, so instead of come and beat the player up or take a leg off, especially if he's a superstar like Michael Jordan, it would be suicide for them to make a move on a guy like Michael Jordan, more than even making a move on, in Minecraft, on any politician. I'll just say any politician that's higher up, because they're going to catch a lot of heat. But when you owe that money, you can do certain things. Michael didn't play ball with them, and look what happened to his family. So he left basketball, went to baseball because he couldn't stand the fact of what happened to his father. And the truth is, he owed like $4 million, that he was going to pay because he told him to stick it up their ass. And they said, okay, no problem. And this is what I know to be. I'll just leave it at that. So okay, so it's you can't beat those guys. So Michael used to go around. So yes, Lou's got his opinion because he's a Mets fan, and I respect that. But I think when it comes to playoffs and World Series, it don't care. I don't care what you did in the season. I don't give a shit. I don't care how aggressive you were, how many games you won. At all out the door. Now it becomes how talented and what experience you have. When you got a team that's comfortable when they go on the field and playoff guys got experience up the ass and they've been in a lot of World Series, they're coming in with their nutsack already rising up and they're ready to play. You get guys that are nervous that don't do this a lot. It's a big thing for them, those big games like that. And it's a mental thing for them. So, so I picked the Dodgers at 7 all the way. Reason why 7 games because of the money and the TV rights. So it's just the way it is. Sometimes it goes 6. I consider saying it's going to go 6 or 7. I like to go 7 because I think it's better to go 7. I think the Dodgers and Yankees haven't played in a long time. But last time the Dodgers and Yankees played was 78. Reggie Jackson, 3 home runs. Who's going to hit 3 home runs in one game now? What do you think, Lou?
3 home runs in one game. I mean, you've got 3 players that can pull it off.
Well,
Actually, 4.
Yeah, who's the big guy for the Dodgers, right?
Ohtani
Ohtani.
for the Dodgers. He's got the capability to do it. And then you're looking at Stanton, Judge, and Soto for the Yankees, who could probably do a 3-homer game.
But the Yankees have always been a powerhouse team money wise. I mean, the
Money wise, yes, but the House Steinbrenner era, he's not a big spender.
Yeah. I mean, I get that. But Steinbrenner was a hands-on owner. There's a lot of owners that they hire a general manager. It's a hobby for them. It's just an investment for them. Well, Steinbrenner wanted to be the manager so bad, and the general manager. I don't know why he never named himself to be that. You never figured that out.
He was the Jerry Jones of the baseball era.
Nothing got approved. General manager didn't have the power. He did all the work. They did the work, and Steinbrenner said yes or yay or nay in the beginning. But he did all the decision making with the Yankees back in that era. Not general manager was just a recommendation back in those days.
That's someone with a title.
Just a guy with, but he's still is he still the general manager? Cashman, is he still the general manager?
Yeah, he's still the Cashman now.
Cashman's been there how many years? I don't know. Many years.
He did leave for a few years.
Yes, he did. He's
and
back.
Then they brought him back.
Right now, originally that team was supposed to go to when Steinbrenner was going to retire. Stepped out. His son-in-law was married to his daughter. Now he raved about his son-in-law, and he played a good friend until he got caught cheating on Steinbrenner's daughter. And that changed. That's why he didn't go. That's why. That's what happened. He didn't think his son could run the team yet. He didn't think he looked at the son-in-law more ruthless like him. You understand? He had the more balls to run a team where he didn't believe that in his own son. But it turned out the daughter went to her daddy and said, "He cheated on me. Do not give him the team, daddy. I'm divorcing him." And that's, rest is history. So, but
I mean, the interesting part is the series starts in LA.
Yeah, well, it's good because it's going to be cold in New York.
Yeah.
It's going to be cold in New York, especially on the night games. It's going to be cold.
They're all night games.
I would have been nice to see a Subway Series. That would have been great. The Yankees in New York. That would have been great for New York.
Dog, if we would have made it, we would have been the home field team.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the National League won the All-Star game. Or did they get rid of that rule?
I don't know. They changed that rule too? That's how much I don't know. I lost the game of baseball,
Because I don't really watch the All-Star game no more, but the winner of the All-Star game was the team that hosted the World Series.
Yeah.
That league. And it's normally been the American League who's been winning the majority of the All-Star games.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't know. But I just, as far as baseball, I don't even think I'll watch the World Series. I missed the game. I just can't tolerate the new rules. I think it's a joke what they have, the pitch clock and all that shit.
Dude, it helps the game.
But to help the game, go faster?
Yes. Longer. You're not watching 4-hour baseball games. Now you're watching. The average game is about 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Oh wow, that's so cool. What's wrong with going 4 hours if it needs to? If you're tied and you got to go an extra. What about the Cubs with the Phillies with the big?
No. They still go extra innings. I don't like the extra inning rule.
So what do you want? You have a tie in baseball like hockey?
No, there's no ties. You just start with a runner on second base.
I'm not even going to get into this discussion. It disgusts me the way they're changing it. Listen, this is meant to be. You play the game. You play it hard.
Yo Menendez says the rules have worked.
And I'm no dummy when it comes to the game of baseball, Yo Menendez. Okay, they work because Major League Baseball wanted them to work. But I promise you this. Because it worked don't mean it's successful. Let me tell you why. I'd rather watch a natural game when guys are out there like the old guys that would get out there and they would break a finger or a thumb, twist an ankle, and they tape themselves instead of take them whining asses out of the game. Or if they get a pimple on the pitcher's hand, he cries, he goes on a DL for 21 days. In the old days, they just went out there taping because they couldn't afford to lose a position. And the games are more natural. And guys grind it and played hard. Don't even get me started. Baseball players today are weak compared to the guys
you can't say because not all of them. Freddie Freeman, he has a high ankle sprain he's supposed to be sitting 4 to 6 weeks. He's been playing.
Yeah.
He's gone out there and played. It has affected his swing and his mobility, but he's toughening it out to help the team try to win. So you can't say,
No, majority of them today are about this. That's all they care.
I won't disagree, but
that's all they care about. They don't play careers no more. 12, 13 years, they're done. They made fucking hundreds of $1 million. These guys back in the day that barely made anything. They went 23, 24, 25 years. These guys played their heart. These guys today left their body parts on the field. Today as old men,
But you know what? I do have to agree with Yo-Yo. It may not be the players that don't. It's the teams that are shutting you down now. This is in all sports.
Yeah.
They are investing. Remember, the money has changed. The money has changed now. So teams will shut you down because they got so much money invested in you. And they don't want to take that long-term risk.
Yeah.
When you've got Shohei, who's making $68 million, well, $70 million a year, but he deferred $68 million to be back end. You gotta.
Right. I agree. I'll be right. Hang on, all right? Gotta go. You hear me?
You gotta go squeeze one out.
Yeah, pee.
The athleticism today is insane. No flat players, basically. Yeah, they still got a couple, but I just missed the day of the pitcher fucking going deep into games. Like nowadays, if a pitcher goes 7 innings, he went deep. No, what happened to the pitcher that would pitch 120 fucking for the game, 130 pitches for the game? Not this 100 pitches and they're pulling you. Like, what the fuck? Give me back the days of Doc Gooden, Roger Clemens, Nolan Ryan.
Now you're talking.
Those were workhorses, not the fucking modern day pitcher. If he pitches 110 pitches, oh my God, is he going to be okay for his next start?
Isn't there a pitcher right now though that I think he's up today's game. He pitches like Nolan Ryan, like 105 miles an hour consistently.
Good question.
Might be Latino guy. I think he's a Latino guy. I think he is a reliever. I think I was just strolling through it. I think I saw a highlight. This guy is like fireball, man. Just like Ryan, man, a strike with a 100, 104, 105 miles an hour.
Oh, and this is another thing they're not teaching pitchers is control. Some of these new pitchers are so wild that it's fucking dangerous up there. Chapman, well, he's not pitching as hard like that no more.
Right.
But when he first came into the league, he was 100 plus.
Right.
Take your meds, Joey, from Mike Shitty Internet.
Thanks, Mike. Thank you, buddy. I did. Thank you. I did.
Yeah, it's it's an interesting dynamic. That's all I'll say.
It is. I mean, it's just, and the players today are mentally they're different. They're just. I mean, guys in my day when pranks, like he asked for hotel pranks. You used to have all kind of pranks like that. You used to have I don't know how it is today, but you used to have real fans that would chase these players from hotel to hotel and be out. Some hotels wouldn't let you in the lobby. Some guys were slick enough to get past the security. Some guys would, but some hotels were welcome it, but they gave them a designated area outside, and players would come to the door to get a cab. Like the Yankees stayed at the Executive Plaza on Wacker Drive. That's where they stayed when they came in to play the White Sox. So people were out there trying to get Reggie Jackson every time he came out to go wherever he was going to dinner or going out to meet somebody or going out to the bar, whatever. You got fans out there, and players were nicer to kids back then. You know what I'm saying? These players today, they shug everybody. You go out there with a young kid with a dad, and you want to get.
Here's the difference, Joey. What Yo-Yo just said. There's so much more stress now because social media and tons of media coverage. Everyone nowadays has a fucking camera phone. So
I agree. I don't disagree. Listen, social media has destroyed just about anything. Social media is the devil. It's by far. It does nothing good in the long run. Nothing good in the long run. It destroys things. That's all it does.
Well, I think we need to change the topic because we're losing our audience.
Right,
what did Rocco? Let's go over Rocco and his. He wants you to go Monday, but he
suggested. He asked me, I got a suggestion. He just wants to be more prepared because he's going to be doing on Tuesdays the covering it. which is wonderful.
What's Rocco's schedule? Like Tuesday, Thursday type of scenario?
No. Yeah, I think Tuki Super could be Tuki Super is like a Tuesday, Wednesday, and he does the El Horrible show on Saturdays usually. But he's in Detroit now for this weekend. So this is next Tuesday. He'll be back home, I think. Yeah, he'll be back home and they leave Sunday. So this will be after the Detroit. So I don't know if he'll probably do an El Horrible, not normal time this week because they'll be at the event. They'll probably do it for their hotel room sometime during the day. But he was just making a suggestion. He was raving about it to me. He goes, he just said, you did a great job. He said, but when he was on air, he gave us a B-. Overall, I'm going to give a B- to both of them. And he even said this, I got to say, Lou's growing on me. I'm starting to like Lou. What he said.
Oh, thank you, Rocco. I feel so, it's touching my soul.
He did. I mean, he did. A lot of people have mixed feelings, but a few people said, I got a good Lou's grew on me. A lot of people have made us change that. They're in your corner. I just told you that you're going to, I tell everybody when they come over here, you be prepared for a lot of hate. Can you handle it? You're going to get trolled, but we can flip that because generally, as much hate as I got to get that much love. And if I stick my guns and you stick your gun, it'll grow. Like I grew on people. It's like a fungus. We grew on people. You understand?
Yes, like I'm definitely growing. I'm growing wider.
So listen, we can't take away the fact that Rocco is one of the most talented people in the Delaware. He is, hands down. Okay, the guy's creative. The guy is.
I definitely like my mustache.
It was very ironic though how he had technical difficulties right after the Bo Beardton. He had technical difficulties right after. Great job the other night, guys. Thank you, Bo Beardton. Thank you for $1.99. Right when he came on with Tuki Super, they had technical difficulties for a while, and someone in the freaking chat, a couple people said, "How is it that Joey C has less technical errors than Rocco's? Obviously, got it more together than Joey C." It was a stab at me, but it was also a stab to him. And he wasn't prepared. I don't know. All I know is he was sincere. This is the next.
You're planning to get the phone line up and running.
Yes.
Sunday, right?
JT said me and him going to get together. Matter of fact, I'm going to reach out to JT today. Today's Thursday, and see if he's available to do it Friday or Saturday. We have to do this together, video wise, so we can figure this out.
Now, my question to you is,
right?
Because I saw what you did. You dialed into a thing and whatever on your phone. What if you dialed into that thing off your computer with your Google Voice?
Right, here's the thing. Okay, let me ask you a question. Google browser's dead to me with camera mic, and so is Microsoft. I put DuckDuckGo, but DuckDuckGo won't let me.
Have you updated your Google Chrome browser?
I think I did. I just did it the other day. Yeah, pretty sure I did.
Until I'm at your house, I can't really see.
Right. I'm about that because I reinstalled it just the other day. I told you when I redid the Windows, it tells you these programs are going to be taken out. You can save your files, but you're going to lose Google Chrome. You're going to lose this one, that. So you have to reinstall it. So I made the list to remember. It was like 5 things that came out, and I put so I did redo it. But here's the thing. I'm going to do a test here. If just hang on. If anybody was willing to anybody, let me see. First of all, let me see. Is anybody? Where is our freaking? This is the problem here. I gotta find. I don't know why I'm having this problem here. Okay, here we go. All right. So what's telling me? Try one-click registry. I registered. Maybe that was the problem too. It's registered. Okay. So here we go. Here. Oh, it's telling me no. Here. What I'm trying to find is. Why the hell? Okay, if someone's willing to call the Google Voice number for me, I'm going to see if it'll pick up on here. I don't think it's not going to be. I'll tell you why. When I go, you have to share the screen to the show, and with this DuckDuckGo, it doesn't let me. Everything I got open up here at the top, it doesn't show none of that. So DuckDuckGo, then I got to find another browser. What's another browser I can use that's good?
You got John No J saying Opera. A few of them are saying Firefox.
Firefox? I don't know if it's compatible. Let me try. I'm going to download Firefox, and I'm going to see if it works with StreamYard. It's got to be compatible. Now, I don't.
Brave.
Okay, I don't know. I heard of Firefox. I heard of the other one. But
I know a few people that use the Brave browser. They like the Brave better than Google.
Okay. Well, I've just been a Google guy. I like Google, but it's probably the worst one up to date. You know what I'm saying? It really is. It probably is. It used to be top of the game, but I just think it's more resourceful. I that's just me, my opinion, but I could be wrong. You know, I'm gonna try downloading this Firefox just to see, and then I'll see if we can do this. Then we'll do a test. But Tom Gully's in the house. I gotta have Tom on. We gotta have Tom Gully on as a guest. Tom, I gotta have Tom on. Tom, have you ever talked to Tom Gully? Were you with us when Tom came on before? When you were with us in the first round?
I don't think so.
Tom Gully's a great guy. He called me the other day. He hasn't talked to me in a while. Out of the blue, he called me to check up on me, see how I was doing. He's been going with Bob Levy now. Bob's been having on. Like they really do work well together. But Tom's a great guest. He's been in this industry, not the YouTube industry. He's a real guy that's been on real TV. He does a lot of like NBC's. He's worked with CBS, I believe. He's a good guy, man. He's just a good guy. I love Tom Gully, man. Tom, good to see you, buddy. All the various apps on the internet are created with Google. That's exactly. Keep that. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. I mean, but so I go in the chat room the other day to Shuli, and I said something about. Let me think exactly what I said to him. I said, "Oh yeah, Bob, I'm getting a metal detector before you do. I'm pretty sure, and I'm doing the show." And Shuli goes, "Well, it's whoever could get to the show first." So Bob says, Bob's just been hilarious over this. So listen, Bob, if you're out there listening, I know for a fact that my metal detector was purchased by some fan. I've got no read-in when it's coming. It doesn't give me a tracking number, but there was 4 items on my wish list purchased. Actually, 4 items. Someone bought me a tracksuit. All right, let's talk about this real quick. There's 4 items.
So
that were
Tom is telling you that StreamYard says it'll work with Firefox. Dick Ulick is telling you to hold Control Alt Delete and refresh your cache. That might help.
Okay. What, Control Alt Delete? You said?
Yeah, Control Alt Delete and refresh your cache.
Let me see. Control Alt Delete. Okay. All right.
Okay, but don't do it while we're doing a fucking show.
Oh, okay. I thought it was okay. I thought I could do it during the show. All right. See what I'm thinking? See what I'm saying? Yeah. See, I wouldn't even be able to show you the list. I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is crazy. I can't. Nothing comes up when you do this with the. Let me just put this one in. Let me see if it's here. Open file. Firefox. Okay, I got it downloaded. It's downloaded. Let me just install it now. And then I'm going to switch over to this Firefox. And if it works, I'll do a phone test. But then I want to share this with people because I don't even know who. I said it to let me know who. I don't even know who the people that sent it. I don't even know what's going to get here. I call Amazon and say, listen, I got a wish list. 4 products for purchase. I need to know when they're coming because there's no doorbell. You can't leave the packages outside. And they're like, I don't have nothing. We have a problem with our system right now. We'll get back to you in 2 hours. That was 48 hours ago. I thought they were supposed to be delivered yesterday. So I know one of them is the metal detector. So eat your heart out, Bob. I'm going to be doing a show. Metal detecting all over the place. I'm doing it, Bob. I'm doing it. You understand? We're doing it, Bob. And Bob, just because you got that horse sucks. All right? I got a horn. Check out my horn, Bob. Okay? Bob Levy, greatest guy in the world, but I got a better horn than him.
Okay, so it's showing that your wireless. Oh, someone bought you a mic. Bought you 2.
Oh, you saw it? Yeah. They bought me a real good mic.
And they bought you the Logitech mic, which isn't bad. They bought you that. They got you 2 tracksuits, the metal detector, and they also bought you the lavalier microphone, the wireless microphone for when you go in outside.
Yes. Good set.
Oh, I need to look
I think there's 2 in there, 3 in there. For like if 3 of us are walking, I think it's pretty cool.
What the fuck?
I'm really happy. I was like, I here's what I heard someone. Where was it? Was it on Rocco's show after our show? I think it was. Someone in the chat said they sent he read a chat or sent a super chat and he goes, "Oh, you did buy it," because I was getting ready to buy it for Joey, and I go, "They did?" So I went right away to my list and I go, "They're lying. Nothing's bought." And then I went to the wrong spot and then I clicked on the list that I put up on YouTube, and sure enough, it says 26 items up, 4 purchased. I'm like, wow. I was like shocked. I'm like, really? And I went and looked for it. And
you know what? It says 4 purchased, but yet it's showing 5 things purchased.
Oh, now there's 5.
Never mind. No, it is 4.
Okay.
Someone looked at the gold track, that doo-doo brown looking one.
That's a nice one too.
Anything from that? Looks like they bought you what is that? The burgundy one?
Yeah, I like that one.
Actually, no, it ain't burgundy. It's brown.
No, it's burgundy.
No, it is the burgundy one. Okay, you got so many fucking tracksuits on here.
I want every color from that company. They got the best tracksuits. I had a black one that got stolen. It got stolen after I had it for 2 weeks.
Good morning, Clay.
It got stolen out of my van. It sold. I got the blue one. I got this one coming, and I want the gold. I want the tan one. I want the blue one. I want the green one. I want them all. And then I'll wear nothing but tracksuits again like I used to when I was 25 and 30. That's all I used to wear. I want a 7-day line of tracksuits, one for every day of the week. I'm going back to my old ways. I'm losing weight. I'm going to be down. I predict by March 1st, I will be down to my weight of a 25-year-old man. I will be buffed again. I will be fucking strong again. I will have my confidence back. And I'm going to hold no prisoners. And I'm going to be balls out.
So the velour makes you want to have your confidence back?
No, it's part of it. I'll be back to having my Oakley glasses. Things that make me feel confident. Things that I know, because I'm a good-looking guy. I'm a very good-looking man. And I'm going to be back to that guy. And I'm not going to worry about shit anymore. Okay? I'm going to do me from now on.
That's how you should have been doing you from now on.
It's me, and that's it. I'm number 1, and that's it.
You're number 12, and that's it. I know.
That's it. Way it's going to be. I'm going to go back. I was a headstrong man. I was a leader. I was never a follower. People respected me. No more. I take prisoners now from now on. So that's the way it's going to be. At least
there's no excuse now. Now you're going to have a good mic to go with your iPhone.
Yes. I'm very, very touched. I wish I knew who did it. I'm pretty sure Red Fugly, or the artist formerly known as Red Fugly, I believe is his new name, is the guy that bought the metal detector. Pretty sure it was him. I don't know who else purchased, but listen, I haven't got him yet. But Lou, you saw that? I don't know if can you put it up there, Lou? Can you put the list up there? You got power to do that.
I forgot to add it in the description.
All you can do it. You just gotta open a browser and present it.
Hold on, I'm looking for something. I need to contact UPS. Where the fuck is it? Here it is. Let me open it. Copy.
Hang on.
And then
try to fix something here. Open it. Damn, I fucking opened it 42 times.
There's the Amazon link in the chat. And Joey left. Great. Oh, Jesus. Why is Joey doing technical stuff during his live stream? Here it is, folks. That's the Amazon registry list. For Joseph Smanuel, Brother Sam, treasure hunting, obviously. Free balling in the tracksuit. Gives him his confidence. That Amazon link was too much for his computer. Technically, it's not. He's trying to open up another fucking browser. Like, oh, Jesus Christ, the shit this man does while we're doing a show. Oh, this shit you do before a show. $54 is not too bad. No, it's not too bad for clothing. He wants to wear these hot clothings during the summer. The man is nuts. And then he wonders why he overheats. Oh, I've got the headache. I need to talk to someone at UPS. I need someone better than a virtual assistant. Joey changed airplane propellers during the flight. He's a do it right now. Yeah, he is, Tom. As you can see, now he's got me drowning here. I don't want to drown. I want to be a nobody. Doing the things that I always do. Minimal. I like to be minimalistic. You tell him not to do technical stuff during a show, and this happens. Gold. Exactly, Gaseous. Exactly. Oh, I know. Fernando passed away. What was it the other day? They said he was what, 69? Bye, Eggplant. Have a wonderful morning. Joey will be back in about 5 minutes. Joey, to bulk up, take your weight in pounds divided by 4. Eat much protein in grams 4 times per day. Oh, where's Rocco when you need them? Rocco, I know you're there somewhere. You know you're watching in the shadows. Come on, Rocco. That much. Thank you for the weight advice, Dick you lick. I am el luchador. Saco the god. Oh, how's everyone doing today? I sip Chris. Lou drink. Yeah, I drink a piece. Yes, yes, you know. Yes, I've been working out with John. You see, I've got the nice butt, the nice chest cavities looking spectacular, and all that stuff. My neck is looking great. My mask actually fits my neck very well. Good to know, guys. It's good to know. How's the family? Family doing well? Your little child? You love being a daddy? Be careful, cause you know I like to eat children. I like to rip them limbs up and barbecue them on the grill and saute them. Joey, what the fuck is taking you so long? Jesus fucking Christ. This is not what I expected to do today. Joey. Good day, Bo. How are you? Get them! They are doing good. Being a dad can be hectic. Yeah, I know. Especially when a toddler can't speak full English yet. Trust me, I know. Try talking to one. Well, you do, obviously. Never mind. That was dumb on my part. I speak to my 2.5-year-old, and boy, oh boy. Hey, I'm going to change the browser. Ramp up for about a half an hour, Lou. Yeah, fuck it. Let me do this. Let me sit here and talk them all to death. Because that's what I do best, brother. I like to talk. You know. What's your favorite restaurant, Lou? That's a good question. I'm not a restaurant type of a guy. Like, I'm cool. Well, I'm staying away from Mickey D's for a while because, they got that E. coli breakout going on. You know what I'm saying? If you're in one of those states that it happened in, don't eat Mickey D's. Not taking no chances. Yes, Clay, the pressure's overwhelming. I don't like it. Damn, what restaurant do I like to go to? I haven't been to one in a good hot minute. Fuck. I never thought about it. It's an interesting question. I don't know. I don't. Wow. Oh no. I haven't done Golden Corral since when I first moved back to Tampa. When I first moved up to Tampa in the early 2000s. I've only been to Golden Corral once. Been to Cracker Barrel twice. Let's see. I've done Red Lobster quite a few times. Applebee's, Chili's, Longhorns. Yes, the new Dragon Ball game is fun. I've got it downloaded on my system. I was playing it the other day, Gashes. Getting my ass whooped by my son. Yes, this show does stink, Joey. No more Lou. I don't know what to tell you. Joey's been gone now for fucking 5 minutes and it's fucking killing me. About to end this shit. Do we have a Texas Roadhouse? I think we do. I'd have to look it up though. I know we got Outback. Outback is not too far from me. In Tampa, I like Bella's on Howard, about a quarter mile north of Bayshore. Never heard of it. And I'm in Tampa, Tom. I'm gonna have to maybe go by there one day. North on Howard. Okay, good to know. Lou, you ever tried? No. Whatever that word is, no. Imagine Lou. Ha ha ha. I'ma turn you into a cookie. I'ma eat you. Joey, we're bleeding the people. All right, let's call Joey on fucking speakerphone. Did you hear that?
No, I'm coming. My computer crashed.
Yeah, because you're doing too much shit. Stop doing technical stuff while we're doing the show.
I'm coming right now.
Yeah, they want you back. We're bleeding subscribers. Oh, shit. Lou, remember you got your ish pushed in? Sure. He became Fat Boo when he absorbed a Kai. Yeah. Which Majin? Articulate John. Kid Boo is actually the original Majin Buu. Have you started watching Gaseous, have you started watching the new Dragon Ball show Daima, whatever the fuck it's called? 2 episodes in, not bad. Oh, Bo. There's gonna be a lot more of that coming. A lot more yelling at Joey. I think it's gold. I used to love Hugo's in Tampa, but I think it's closed. Also used to like the sports page, but it might be closed now too. Hops was good. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Fix your audio. What's up, Vito? Joey, you'll get it. You'll get it, buddy. You'll get it. You'll get it. I watched it. Not bad. Joey's gonna fix his microphone. 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 We don't hear you yet, neither. We don't hear you. Oh, really? Stuttering John is coming after us? Oh, that drunken idiot don't want no beef. Fucking crybaby bitch, Stuttering John. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose my channel. Fucking all he does is whine and drink Coors Light. Fucking whiny bitch. You're muted, buddy. You're muted. You're muted. Now you're not muted. Nope, don't hear you. Oh, Jesus. This is the wonderful world that we live in. You see, folks, why Joey needs that microphone ASAP? He needs a microphone that's not connected with certain wires. Fucking Streamyard is a pain in the butt. Going behind the wall to make it all up. Everything Joey touch turns to fuck. What is the Streamyard saying to you, Joseph? Or look up behind me. There's a child. How does this happen to Joey every show? Grow up. Oh, coming in the house.
Lou, can you hear me?
I hear you off of this one.
Okay. This is how it's going to be. Yeah, for now. I got to have two of me in here.
This is fucking classic.
I don't fucking. When I go to click on this.
Don't touch nothing. Just leave it. Just fucking leave it. This is fucking great. Clip it.
Oh, God. This is fucking hilarious. This is funny. This is funny. Oh
Jesus.
my God.
You've been doing this shit for 16 months and you can't get nothing to work.
I don't know what it's not me.
No. Blame, who are you going to blame? Ghostbusters?
I don't know who to blame. I can't blame anybody. I mean, I'm the one. I'm following the instructions. I tried. I've had decent equipment. Every time I have a problem, it was always the first couple of months. It was a bad computer, so I changed that. I went to a better computer.
We know the computer's not the fucking issue.
Yeah, all right. It's me.
The computer's got decent specs for you to use.
All right.
Oh, gotta love Tom Gully. Joey C in the morning with Flu. Now with more Joey C.
Oh,
shit.
Torito, why are you over here harassing me? Don't you harass enough people in this world? No, I don't need a Torito over here right now. You're right, 100%. I'm not going to say you're not. Okay, trust me. I'm not disagreeing with you. Please, I'm not in the mood, Torito. Not for you today. Okay, I know you're a good guy and all, but I'm not in the mood today. Please.
That was me yesterday.
Just not in the mood. You think I want this to happen? You really think I choose this to happen? I mean, I don't. I try to come out with positive. I want to do the best show I can for people and interact with the people and have a good time. I try. Trust me. I try every day. So,
Joey, let's just look at it like this. You try not to have technical issues, but technical issues have you.
Yeah. Is Torito Chelino? I don't know. I haven't seen Chelino in a while. I don't know what happened to Chelino. Fell off the earth.
Tom Gully likes it. He goes, you get double the Joey C in the same amount of time.
I did a show once. Matter of fact, I did a show back a few months back where I put myself on screen and I muted one and I talked and I did a whole show with me. It was a great idea. I was just so hated back then that it didn't bear too. I mean, I think I probably got about 700-800 views, but it was a brilliant idea if I would have perfected it the right way and people had liked me back then. I did it perfect. I would mute the one, I would speak, and then the other, and I was right next side by side, two Joey C's. Yeah, I did it.
I mean, how did no one look at you like a fucking weirdo talking to yourself?
Well, of course, everybody hated me. That was probably the worst week after that show with what was said to me, but it was great. It was hysterical. Just like Mike Shitty Internet's got the one picture of me when the camera went upside down. To this day, I don't know how it happened. I don't think it could ever be duplicated. I don't even have that photo. And it's unbelievable. Remember when we did the show about a month ago, a little over a month, and I I just tapped the camera like that with I went like that to the camera, and I went upside down for like about a half an hour.
Bro, UPS is fucking with me, bro. How has my fucking package been in Tampa since fucking yesterday, and they're still processing on the way to you?
You got to take into consideration they're still recovering coming back from the hurricane.
God damn it, give me my fucking iPhone.
They were backed up, man. I mean, they were majorly. They probably didn't do no deliveries for at least 5 days.
And then the thing is, I don't know where this fucking UPS is. I would fucking just call one of my cousins to take me there.
UPS, United Parcel Services.
This one I think is just fucking clear. I know who they are. I don't know what location.
Oh, well, I mean, there's got to there was a location around the corner from me that I went to return some stuff, and I got there, and the actual warehouse is there where the trucks load up, but up front they had a store where you could go in there and they could scan stuff and you could for returns, or people could go in there and ship stuff. It was a little retail store. And I go up to the guard check. I go, the gates are closed. He goes, they permanently closed. I go, wow. Finally, I get something where it's only a couple blocks away. I could actually walk here if I wanted to. And they close the doors. So now I got to go just shit downtown when I want, which is, it's a mess when you go downtown during the day because the traffic sucks. You know what I'm saying? And now I don't really have a vehicle to do that. So I'm kind of screwed. So, and then here's the thing. Amazon says you can't put nothing in a locker to return unless it came in the locker. If you received it by the locker, you can return it to the locker. Because I'm like, why doesn't the thing across the street from me show up on my list when I want to do return? It's right across the street. I can literally look out my window, walk to the store, and you got the UP. Did you pick it up there? No. That's why you can't. That's why it don't show up when you do returns. You have to pick. I never heard that rule before. Have you?
No. Oh, well, things I do with Amazon, I have it all.
Thank you, Dickie Lick. Thank you.
It's all
Oh, with Kahuna. That's right. It was with Kahuna. That's right. Thank you, Dickie. Mike says it was. Oh, that's right. I thought it was with Lou. Thank you. That's right. It was Kahuna.
Oh, all right. It's not for delivery. Yes.
Okay, so there you go. So you put the cart before the horse.
Thank God, man. I need my fucking phone, bro. I
work
hard for my fucking phone. Working for Joey's no easy task. God damn it.
Hey, Joey pays well.
That I don't disagree.
Yeah.
Joey, you know what? They could talk all the shit about you, but I know for a fact that you keep it real when it comes to the pay.
Yes. Always have.
You don't sugarcoat shit, and as soon as it's released, you release.
Exactly. I don't got to play.
So you know what? People can shut the fuck up when they say Joey's this and Joey's that. No, Joey's a great man when it comes to everything we've done so far. I can't talk shit about.
Yeah.
I'm
always been like that. My guys that worked with me in the locker room that I paid on my pay, they got paid. As soon as the players put that money in my hand and I did my count and put it in the books, I would call one assistant and one back. Here's you go. Here's what I'm paying. Here's my tip to you for the week. I would call. And I go, let's see how many 8-day homestand. You're worth $100 a day. Here's $800 for your pocket. Guy goes, $800? Are you serious? He goes, I never made that. He goes, I usually get like $250, $300 from the old guy. I said, here's $800, $100 a day.
Like,
I mean, I got stacks of fucking money like this on my desk from the players, and he's like, I go, here's $800, take it. Next guy comes in, here's $800. The old guy paid me $200 a week, $800 every week, every homestand. Boom, there you go. Because we're gonna make the players give us that money. You watch me, let me do my work. I'll hustle the players, and the money will be there, and you guys will make. You just work hard, and with everything will be fine. That's what I used to do. I can say
this: we have slacked this month, but we're gonna re-ramp everything back.
We're not slacking no more. We're not slacking no more.
Yeah. We're going to revamp everything come November. Busting Balls is coming back for Halloween.
Yes.
We're having the Halloween Jelly Bean special for that Vito recommended a month ago. We're going to do it.
We might possibly, I'm not saying this could be a fact. I'm not trying to say anything that I'm not trying to, but I'm not going to mention it. But I asked someone if they would like to be a guest on our show that I think we would enjoy. I don't know how he feels about that. I asked him. He said he would think about it. And he's with us in the chat room. I just think he's just a good chatter. He's good for anybody's chat room. He's just very observant. He's good troll with John. He's just an all around good guy. So I gave him the opportunity whenever he wants he has carte blanche here. Hey, here's my man, Deadfool. Oh, this is a $3.98 special, Deadfool. I bought from for $3.98 at the Goodwill. Yeah.
You know what I do want to do, Joey? I want us to have.
I don't have anything. Everything broke.
I want us to get the same microphone. Yeah. So our audio is like sounding the same and all this and that.
Well, I was hoping you could present the list and see.
I put the link in the chat.
Oh, okay. I was going to we could present it and go through each piece,
I believe Clay Dabbler was looking at it because he.
Morning, Doom. How are you, buddy?
Oh, Doom finally joined the party.
Well, he's probably making that great video. That view, you know.
Oh yeah, that great video of Mike Teeth.
Doom's a good guy, man. I like Doom. Doom is. Let me tell you something. You can't knock these Clippers. I go back and I watch all the. I always follow the Clippers, and I always look at their. at all their stuff. And let me tell you something. Them son of guns, they draw some. They get 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 views on these.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I won't. he's getting some nice numbers on his
Very big
shit.
numbers.
He's getting
Monetized.
some nice
I
shit.
suggest you guys support all the Clippers.
I mean, if he's monetized,
he doesn't go live, so he doesn't get.
I know
super
that's
chat.
the downside. He's not getting the super. He probably makes more because his ad revenue probably sucks.
Well, what's an ad revenue for 1 million views on a video?
Well, on a million views, it's nice, but
like, what do you think it is?
In the thousands, it's nice, but you gotta draw a lot of fucking.
Here's what I know as a fact:
those numbers.
You don't get $1, any type of money until you get 100,000 or more views. When it goes 101, every 1,000 view after that is you get so much money. That's what I believe. That's how it works.
Yeah,
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
And then, I mean, I'm not sure if YouTube like changes the category. Like if it's a tech video, you get XYZ, whether it's, let's just say hypothetical, a clip video, or is it all like just straight on the board?
Right. Okay, so 1 million views. Greg is giving us great information. Greg Ward says 1 million will net you that's $4K a month, or just off that video. Is that a steady revenue, or is that just a one-time payout? That's the key I would need to know.
Yeah, but let's speak on this one tech reviewer, Marquez.
Okay.
He got 10 million subscribers, I believe, if not more.
Okay.
And his average video is, let's say, about 3 to 4 million. He's making enough money to where he has a crew of about 8 people, a big ass warehouse in New Jersey, where he does a lot of his shooting and all this other shit.
Right.
So if you're making $4,000 off of 1 million views, and let's just say hypothetically that is, and if it's what the fuck is the word I'm looking for? Fuck, it's green something. Evergreen. If it's an evergreen type video where it'll always just make you money,
right,
dude, you're rolling. That's the thing. This is what we need to look at.
Right, I agree with that. Like having subscribers, you just need to be monetized. It does nothing for you in revenue having the subscribers. You know that, right?
No, because you're relying on the AdSense.
Correct. But you need the subscribers to get monetized. So that's the only thing that's good for. And the more subscribers, the more popular you get. When people see a guy with 1 million subscribers, wow, that must be a popular. Let's go check him out. You're gonna draw. That's what that's good for. But the actual revenue, Doom says he makes about $10 a video. Now I know he's getting up there. He gets 5,000-10,000 per video. I mean, he crushes it.
Let's just say what he's doing. But now, if Doom decided to go live once a week,
right,
I'm sure he would make a killing with Super.
I'm sure he would, without a doubt. And I think he knows that. But some people are just some people want to be on to do a show, and some don't. He's probably very content because I'm sure for one. It's not easy what he does to do it the right way.
Because he's not doing. Each video varies in length.
Right. But he does some phenomenal work. Spikes does some phenomenal work.
I can't speak to the work that they do because I don't watch the channels. I can just say that it takes time to fucking download the video, clip the best parts of a video, and to get the return of $10 to $20 per video. I mean, he's probably making a decent amount of money off of it. I'm sure he might want more.
But you just answered your own question that I've been preaching to you.
What?
I know you hate the Dabbleverse, but unfortunately, you're part of the Dabbleverse if you're with me. You understand?
I know that.
That's why it's very important to learn your Clippers and watch their stuff. It's proper to go to shows people you hate and just don't even say that on the chat. Just watch their show. Because you got one thing when you watch certain people, there are a lot of professionals that are true professionals in the Dabbleverse that really do a show. And even though you hate them or you dislike them or you think they're nuts, like Kevin Brennan is the most mixed signal guy you'll ever meet. He is just throws so many mixed signals on a daily basis. But one thing you're going to get for sure is he's going to come out like a grandpa fucking angry at everybody, no matter what. And watch how he slides on their balls. He starts with the balls in the mouth and the dick when he gets those $100 super chats. Borgo owns his ass. You know what I'm saying? Borges, his big super chatter.
Well, maybe if we had a big super chatter that took care of us like that, I might consider.
Lou. Here, see, that's. I don't agree with that.
No, that's you. This is me.
No one could be. You can't expect. Like, here's the bottom line, which finally made sense to me. If you're going to go and plan and think, because you got people donating you that like you and donate, and if you bank on that every month, you're going to be very sorry. And I never ever. That's one for the day one. I never banked on anything. Look at me. I killed 500 memberships.
You did that as a mistake.
But it still was a very costly mistake. And now I went back and I looked from day one when we got monetized. We were rolling fastest growing channel for memberships than any channel, the rate we were going. And I'm talking, we were days of 100, 200. We were at 1,100 fucking memberships in less than 3 months.
Yeah, but see, my thing is, those were all gifted.
It doesn't matter. It was an opportunity for us to turn those people to stay.
Okay,
we failed at that.
Yes, we failed because we are a team. How can we, as a team, improve for our members to want to stay? Because we did have one member who, they were all gifted, but he always kept shooting down our fucking ideas. Like, is that what you're going to give your member? Like, what the fuck do you want? You're a when we made the announcement we're leaving YouTube and go to Rumble. A lot of people, I didn't consider that by making that statement. I didn't even consider, because not that I was being selfish. It just didn't come in mind when I made the statement. Like a lady like Miss Kitty, who really took it to the heart. I go, thank you. I put a lot of investment into your channel, and I didn't want to. And I right away I told him I don't mean anything bad to you. I didn't think when I made this. Here's the thing. I do this a lot. I don't think before I speak a lot. And that's been my problem my whole life. Yes, I know how to be successful. Yes, I know how to be a leader. Yes, I know how to do hard work. My problem is I let everything bother me, and then I go derailment, and then I don't care, and then I just fucking fall apart. No more. I can't do that no more. I got to change those sequences in my life. Okay, so YouTube Shorts can earn less than $100 for 1 million views, while long form videos can earn. See, I'm hearing mixed things about this fucking YouTube Shorts shit. Like, YouTube Shorts is the new trend.
They say the shorts, like I know on TikTok and those other places, that's the shit. Shorts are the shit. YouTube said,
TikTok how many don't pay.
Do you know to get monetized? The three things you could either get 500 or 1,000 subscribers or 1 million views on shorts to become monetized. 1 million.
Yeah, shorts don't pay shit, but shorts play a big factor because
they draw more people to your channel than anybody. The shorts is what draws it in.
Now, I made history. I was the first. Yes, you were, Vito. Hey, that's nice that the fucking Dabbleverse rejected me. I don't give a shit.
But they didn't reject you, Lou, because that's.
I'm just
Rocco gave a big plan. Gave you positive and said that you're growing on him. Several people in the chat said Lou has made me like him. I'm growing. I like Lou enjoyed. So it's yes. I still got a ton of haters. I read every chat. I went back and read every chat from Tuesday, and there was about 25% still really brutal, but 25% is better than 75%. So I'm okay with 25%. Most of the people were very nice about it. They thought it was all in all, but I'm a firm
believer in this, Joe. I'm a firm believer in the fact that give me the chance of talking about something that I like,
right?
And then I don't mind talking about the things you like.
Yeah.
And I think that's why we mesh well together, because we do enjoy Tulsa King and
right. We have a lot of things in common. Here's where it don't work though. Is I'm all for. I would do that all day long. The problem is we're not going to get an audience because
that's our problem.
It's not your problem. It didn't have to be your problem. My problem is I can't. There's no way out of this Dabbleverse for me. I am etched in this Dabbleverse. You understand? So many people from the top. It's too late. Carl said it's too late. You're etched in. Jesus Christ, you're mentioned with everybody. You're mentioned with this one. When they do major, Joey C's always in the pack. It's too late. So now find what the show that's going to work. And Mule posted it. I think, Joey, you finally found what you've been looking for. Stick with this. I think you're going to be. And then I had people say, it's your time now. Stick to this. This was the first show you've ever done where you had more positives than negatives, and it was somewhat successful already off the gate. So now you got them in tree. Don't change. Don't be late. Don't fucking miss shows. Do you, and everything's gonna come. It's your time. Like I said,
want to go back. I do want one show a week on Rumble, not counting like when we do the offer.
I agree.
I want to be able to, whether it's with you or not, just be able to be myself.
I understand that, but you can be yourself here. You just can't use. No, you just can't call someone.
I can't.
You know, okay,
I can't be myself on YouTube.
Let me ask you a question, Lou.
I respect this channel too much.
If at your age, let me ask you a personal question. At your age, can you adapt to change? Be honest.
I've been trying.
Yeah. Is it hard for you? Because it's very hard for me. I'll be honest. It's very hard for me.
It is hard because you got to understand I've grown up a certain way.
Right.
So when you're trying to change the way you've grown up and the things you've done, it's a difficult process. Yes, there's the corporate side, which I wasn't the best corporate person because I still had a mouth.
Right.
I didn't care.
I was the same way. And I'm still the same way.
Here, I've had my slip-ups, but if you've noticed, I haven't really been slipping
up. No, you've been very... I'm proud of you. Without me even having to discuss. And me and Lou never fight. We don't really discuss anything. We'll say it's a good show. We'll say, we need to tweak. We're very good at sitting down and talking about our mistakes, or we laugh. Most of the time we laugh and say, we fucking pissed a lot of people. Sometimes we come in to want to piss. But here's the key. The key is right here. Good morning, Kabitch. Here's the fucking key right here.
Morning,
here is, in a nutshell, what the problem is.
A producer?
We need someone to handle us.
Could they handle us? Is the question.
It's like any other producer with people that are wild and eccentric that became famous and very wealthy.
You want to know why Tuesday was successful?
Taking them on was going to be difficult. But if you're good at handling people, you're good at handling people.
Tuesday was successful because you had a plan. So you had it laid out. Just imagine if we did a morning show.
Right.
That same formula.
It's funny you said that.
How good we can really be.
It's funny you said that because you know what? After Tuesday, for the last 48 hours, I said it's time to make the morning show a show now, and we have to do a top. We have to have topic. We got to get professional. And listen, everybody's right. You don't need 5,000 shows. You don't need that. And now my next question to you: do you think with the haters, the trolls, the good guys, the powerhouses, the people that just enjoy the show, that people that like us that don't make a lot of money, but they just are true fans. Do you think most of these people got intelligence?
Half of them do.
Okay. I give a little bit more. I'm going to go a lot more than that, but I think 80% of the people in this Dabbleverse that are chatters are pretty intelligent people. I really do.
Look,
I think a lot of them are successful too. So
for all the bullshit that me and Vito fuck around with, the man is intelligent with giving out good ideas.
He is
shows.
If
it's not even a show, I mean, an idea for like a game show. Mike is knowledgeable.
Here's what I think about Vito Bandito. I think he was a man that grew up with a great family. I think he was always told, whatever direction you go to be successful, it doesn't mean if you're the richest man in the world, even if you're the poorest man in the world, just treat people with respect. He likes funny, so he's a good ball buster. But I believe at the end of the day, he was also told by somebody in his family as a little child growing up, always be good to your own kind. When it comes down to being Italian, no matter how hard he busts my balls, he'll never forget the connection that we're the same race. And that's where he's good at drawing a line that, okay, I'm going to break Joey's balls. I'm going to be on him, but he's still a paisano. I'm still going to look out for him. That, I believe he was taught like that would be like I was. At the end of the day, you got to take care of your own first. At the end of the day, when it comes to push. So I think he's that type of mentality. And I think he's very brilliant at ideas. So, yes. I think I'm pretty right about him. Huh?
For $1.99, great, yours. I have ideas. How can I contact you, Joey?
Well, you could contact me DM me at the GOAT 1421. Yeah. I thought I told you to email me. You could email me at catalanotv 14@gmail.com. I'll give you my phone number. I mean, it's out there.
You're not giving out your phone number because he's not in your contact, so you wouldn't get the call.
Okay, all right. Well, I put him in my contact if he wanted to do that.
You would get his voicemail. The show should have its own email.
I do. Catalano TV 14. It's on the website.
So that is directly for like any other shows.
It's for it's strictly. I try to use it for for mostly show business.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You don't want people emailing your personal email address.
Well, they have it, but they stopped. A lot of them go to the YouTube channel. It's right on the YouTube page. If you scroll down at the bottom, you'll see it. I mean, you go in, you'll find it. How I don't know how people. I know when I look at my own channel, I think it shows me differently than it would be anybody else because I'm the creator and I'm the guy. It's different for me when they see it. You know what I'm saying? Like
you are part of that half,
huh?
No, Gash is like I best be part of that half of the intelligent group.
Yes, I'm not naming names. I'm just saying.
No, we're not naming names. We're just having fun with it.
I believe 80% of you guys are successful, or at least hardworking, and made a good life for yourself.
Oh, okay. The URS was Uncle Rico show. Okay, okay, gotcha.
Uncle Rocco show, yeah.
Uncle Rocco.
Now I had a couple people made but you know what? I think the hardest people that talk shit is on Twitter now. It's just a rip off of the Uncle Rico show, blah blah blah. Okay, whatever. Yeah. You know what? I sure didn't brainstorm the idea for myself. Obviously, it came off from watching the Uncle Rico show. I mean, that's did I make it any more obvious? I mean, from learning from those guys.
Sometimes you got to take from the best to become the best.
Exactly. They're pretty much said they were done with the Uncle Rico show. They did their last. So I'm not trying to compete with them or try to take any or steal anything. I just thought it fit. I thought it was good to change up a little bit and talk about somebody else in the Dabbleverse. But see, the problem is John's not talented. John's a buffoon. John's an idiot. And everybody makes Rocco is talented. Rocco does have a great shows. So it's we got to try to make it funny. So having Cardiff Electric on, and he knows how to pick at you. He knows how to set you up to be somewhat of intelligence with a comeback.
Cardiff works with him, so Cardiff knows how to
exactly. So that was brilliant. Brilliant. So Cardiff did it. He offered it all to us. I didn't ask Cardiff for nothing. He says, "You need me on," and it's right what Lou said. He knows Rocco better than anybody, so he knows where to pick. Because who knows? They might have rehearsed this. Right? Rocco is really at the bottom of his heart. Is always wanted me to try to make it. He's always tried to help me to make it. He's always cared enough, no matter how much he breaks my ball. And I get sick and tired of people telling me who's not my friend and who's my friend, and I'm just I'm not a whack packer to anybody. A lot of people, the Shuli Network, when they bounce on me, they bounce on me. But it's all in fun and games. Usually don't tell me. Don't get mad. We're gonna bounce on you a little bit today.
See, here's my thing. I ain't gonna call you a whack packer, but I will say sometimes you come off like you're pulling on their balls.
I do because I really generally am a friend to them and they're a friend to me. So I just think they do it right. I mean, I think a lot of them do it right. I think Brennan is a successful show. He's got a different, unique to his. He's more crazy and mental like me. You understand? So I relate to him a lot better.
Here's the issue I have with this statement, Doom. The only problem with the Uncle Rocco show is Lou. Lou didn't get to really talk on the Uncle Rocco show.
No, I think Lou is the formula that balances me and I balance him. You got to look at it like that, people. You got to look at Lou balances me. We both tick the same way. We both dislike a lot. We both have a lot in common. So I think at the end of the day, Lou cares enough to say that if Lou was that shitty, he wouldn't care when he says,
"I was never a Jim backer.
We can't miss shows. He's on my ass all the time. Get out your ass out of bed. You got to get up in the morning." So that right there shows me he cares. So why would I want to not pick a guy like that, who I'm comfortable with, who agrees and disagrees, and not afraid to disagree with me, not afraid to fucking go on air and scream and yell or tell me I'm wrong or vice versa.
See, and what did I tell you after the show? I told you some shit after the show.
You did,
which wasn't on the show.
Right.
I saved it for after the show where it should be done.
Right. And yes, I failed at one thing. When I started the package, I should have stopped derailing off the package. That won't happen no more. Once we start I'm trying to do a format. We open up, we talk about this, we get things warmed up. Boom, we get to the package. I think it's better to do all the super chats. If you get a lot of super chats, you got to have to do it twice.
Towards the end of the show.
In the middle, if you get a mega amounts of super chats, you're going to have to do middle and the end. That they can wait. But some people get antsy. They want to leave. You hurry up and they're like, get to it. Then he was coming on. Hurry up and end this show. We got to get to the Tukey. That was a lot of people got to say with that. I told Rocco 1 hour and a half. I went 1 hour and 31. I went a minute over.
Well, that's because of the
1 minute over.
Outro. The outro.
Right. Because the outro. Yes.
So Tuesday, it's just going to be us, right? or are we gonna have someone on?
Well, I haven't got no scheduled guests. No, I don't know if Carter wants. I gave Carter carte blanche. Whenever he wants to chime in, he's just gonna let me know. You know, I'll send him a link.
It's going to be interesting to actually see. You know what? Everyone has their first few shows will always suck because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. I mean, look at him. The man had his fucking Streamyard link up when he was doing that episode. Just imagine if some asshole would have came in there and porn bombed him.
Right. It could have happened.
You know, these are things you don't know. I mean, it's happened to JBX a few times.
Yeah.
Where he's put his link out there and, you know, shit happens.
We had a guy on me, you and I, Lou. I think it was our morning show. Was it Kleenex? We have Kleenex when you were with me on the morning show? The old guy? Kleenex? Or was that with Kahuna?
Is that? No, that's Kahuna.
Okay. Kleenex is, I really like Kleenex. He's a Seattle nut job.
Oh, him. We had him on Busting Balls.
Yeah, busted ball. And then I threw him out. The fans wanted him to go.
Yeah.
You know, I felt bad because he's a lot like us. But he puts his StreamYard every show. Now he don't draw nobody, but when he does, he lets anybody. He puts it in there, and nobody fucks with the guy. Nobody's trying to fuck with him. He's raw. He's mental. You know, I had him on with Cabby. He didn't know it was Cabby, and Cabby and him were going at it. It was a great show, and that one didn't bear fruit. I couldn't understand it, but I did this. I've got a lot of good rapport. I chopped up. I've been using this professional thing where you put the show in you download the show into it, and it makes you the best short. It made 44 shorts from the show Tuesday, which I started putting them up. People are raving, saying these shorts are good. I don't do it. It's all done by them. So, and it's a free service. You know, you got to buy
Instagram, right, Joey?
Huh?
You don't have Instagram, right?
I have an Instagram. I haven't used it in a long time. I have everything. I don't.
Because Vito was asking if you have Instagram.
I do have one. I just haven't been on it in a long time. Yes, I do have one.
So to answer your question, Doom, if I have 10 years of crappy episodes, then they're crappy because Jim Grindle was a bad host.
I mean, it's a combination of everything. And guys like that, I have great voices. They're gonna be on top of the world. I don't sit here and down anybody because people got other reasons why they want to do this. Some don't give a shit about being successful and they just want to get on there and vent and talk about topics they like with people that understand those stuff, which is I think is wonderful. But I know this. I keep getting pounded. You're in the Dabbleverse. Nobody cares about this. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about it. Yes, I've been searching for 15 months what's going to work for me. And the bottom line is, as much as I've tried to get out and say I hate the Dabbleverse, people will say, come on, there's no way you hate it 100%. You enjoy this shit. Yes, I do.
Yeah, you
I
do
have tried to get out.
You fucking sit here and spend hours of your day watching this shit.
I do. I used to. I don't do that no more. I used to watch
full of shit
religiously. No, not as much as I used to. Religiously, I used to watch it. I was all over the place because I was on a lot of shows. But here's the thing. I come to conclusion
I don't have to name anything interesting about me because it ain't for you to know.
You know, but my point is
I'm a private person to that effect. There's a lot of things people don't know about me.
You see, and
unless you are a true friend. And,
right.
Well, you're not a friend.
You know, so I just think that sometimes I when I talk, I get hard on some of the wrong people. And you know, I don't mean at the end of the day, I don't mean to make an enemy out of anybody. I don't. I'm just saying that when a guy comes at me, people are like the other day finally, Joey, you get it. Enjoy yourself. Don't take this shit to the heart. And I'm getting better at it. But I'm the first one to admit I'm my own worst enemy, and I do not like change because I grew up at a time. I'm 10 years older than Lou, so my time was even more. We're more cranky. They said that the guys from born in the 60s is probably the crankiest fucking group of men. And once we're all gone, but here's when we go, we're the backbone for all the other ones. Because right now, the way the world's going and the way the society's going, I fear for people 20 years from now. I really do, which would be my grandchildren. Because there's no hope if it keeps going the way it is. So, do you know now? I saw the government's got their hands in. I was reading it yesterday. As of you know how you got to go log in now and give your identity through the ID Me and the Gov ID stuff to get on certain websites now. Well, now they're taking control of the DMVs all over the federal government. As of May of next to 25, will be controlling now Florida's DMV. You got to get ID through them before you can do anything. They're taking us state to state now. So now they have that. Once they get Google's files It's going to be bad. We're not going to be such a free country no more. This is what they're aiming for. I already see the future. It's bad.
What do you mean?
It's bad. It's going to be
What
bad.
do you mean by the DM? Like they're going to take over the
you have to log in. You can't just go to the DMV website no more as of May 2025 without getting ID through the government. The government's got to know who's going on that website.
Oh.
The federal government is interceding now. So that's another thing they're taking. Another thing they're conglomerating in to take it over. That they're gonna run the fucking shit like it's gonna be bad. That's what I'm gonna tell you. They're making their play. And if they ever could get Google, the judge to give them Google files, it's all over for all of us. It's all over.
Google won't give that up.
I hope not.
Unless it's mandated.
Well, the federal judges rejected the case many a times already. The government has lost against Google every time they went to court. But that's going to change as new. Here's the thing. It changes every time an election comes. It's who they're going to get in their corner to support them to make Google do it. You understand? It's what they're waiting for. The right combination of the right Senate, the right president to fucking overtake Google. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Well, just when is it going to happen? My lifetime? Your lifetime? I don't know. It's going to happen.
I mean, the only thing I want, honestly, is for fucking Apple to incorporate IDs on our phone like they do it in California and a few other states.
You know, I mean, California California and New York has always been the leaders of the country, our USA. You know, California always had some laws real loose, some really stiff. They got the 3-strike law. If you get caught, let's say you're a thief and you go to Walmart and you got caught for stealing $1,000, then you went to prison. You go back and you
remember, if anything is a felony, there's unfortunately.
But it's got to be the same crime. It's not 3 felonies. The same crime, the same pattern. So, like if you're a common thief, you got to have 3 felony strikes in a row of being a thief. So now you get out. Now you're big time. You go and you steal $50,000. You go back to prison. The third time, if you steal a 50-cent candy bar, you're going to prison for life. That's all it will take. You understand? So when you're on that 3-strike rule. Yeah, you better make sure you're stealing a lot of money if you're going to get caught, because the 3rd strike, if you just go in and steal a candy bar or a pair of sunglasses for $5, whatever, because you just do it because that's what you are, and you get caught and you already got 2 on you, bye. Can you imagine going to prison for the rest of the life? Well, what are you here for? I stole a pair of sunglasses. I got life. You see what I'm saying?
Well, Jimmy will fix it. Says California got rid of the.
Oh, they did get right, but I didn't know they did that. Well, thank you for letting me know that. I'm just saying they were one of the ones that did it. Now, again, it goes to change. Different governors, and I think the federal government's just waiting for the right combination of people to come in and put their hammer down on the United States. And here's the thing: in my neighborhood, it used to be we used to say you can't beat the police for one reason. They got Motorola. Our saying in our neighborhood, you can beat the police, you can't beat the Motorola. They're always going to outbeat you. As long as they had Motorola's, they could tread in and out of alleys and streets, and they always find their man, that they're chasing because of the Motorola. That's on my day. Now it's all technology. It's everybody's got a
Motorola.
That every cop radio was a Motorola.
Oh, okay, got you.
So they could interact with each other and give reports for spotted here, spotted there. So you couldn't get out of that in the 70s and 80s. Because you couldn't beat Motorola. Now it's the World Wide Web. Everybody's got a camera phone. Everybody wants to be 5 minutes of fame. Everybody ratting on this one, ratting on that. It's now they got phone call. When you're chasing someone out there on a live chase, you got 1 million people calling. I just saw this guy. I got a picture of it. So it's crazy. But in my day, you didn't have cell phones. You didn't have internet. We relied on police municipalities with Motorola's. That's how they relied on it. That was their source. That and the 38 they used to keep on the side of the 357. That was the standard used back in the day. You had a sidearm of a 38 or a 357. That was it. There was no automatic weapons carried by cops back then. But when the streets got brutal, and you got a 15-year-old boy pulling out Mac 10 Uzi and spraying the neighborhood and just shooting somebody to see how high they fly up, the police had to go to more high power. So then they made it where now they carry.
But in reality, the cops are still outgunned.
Of course.
Nowadays.
Well, cops in Chicago are definitely losing. They don't even go into bad. They're so afraid to even be on the street.
Dude, you know what I saw the other day?
What's
that blew my mind? Chicago makes no money off of their meters.
They say Chicago's on the verge of being no more existing city. They're getting so broke.
because one of their mayors, I forgot what year it was, he sold all the rights to the fucking meter machines.
You talking about Daley? Richard Daley?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to the name. It was a few years back. Chicago makes no money. They're going to be broke for the next 100 years.
I just saw a documentary that the 5 cities that are slated to be gone by 2028, that they're on. Detroit is ready to be wiped out in existence because of hurricanes and the structure and all the damage they get in certain places. Like New Orleans is completely still wiped out from Katrina. It's still some neighbors didn't even rebuild; they just closed them up. There's some neighbors. Gary, Indiana is a ghost town. Towns are gone. Chicago's is broke.
Like, this is what I don't. Not to talk politics, but like, why do people still vote for certain individuals when certain individual isn't helping your state? Like, why is the guy from Kentucky still in charge of Kentucky when Kentucky is one of the poorest states in the country?
Right. But let me ask you something.
Why don't you ask for change?
Because the people are used to being a routine every day, and they don't like changes. Why they stick what they believe in? Why does a judge get to be elected for 25 years, and he could be the same judge that convicted you 4 times in your career of being a criminal? Because after the first time, he's going to be prejudiced to you. It doesn't work. If he puts you away the first time, you know damn well he's putting you away the second time.
I don't think Joey meant hurricanes in Detroit. Hurricanes.
No, I didn't mean that. No, I'm just saying Detroit is just because of how bad the streets were and how bad the politicians were. You know why
Detroit's failing? It's because they never adapted after they lost the motor industry.
Correct. Another thing that America took out of here. We didn't take it out of America. Taylor knows he's the military guy. Now, I'm sure he's proud of what he did, and I'm sure he's met a lot of interesting people. But I guarantee you, every soldier has a thing in their mind that the government sometimes don't even protect their own kind. They don't.
They're always dude. Everyone sits here and says, "Oh, why bring jobs back to America? Bring jobs." Well, you know why they don't bring the jobs back? Because they don't want to pay the American people.
They don't want to pay the American. It's too easy to outsource it to Indonesia and get it the same product for millions of dollars.
When have you been to Detroit, Doom? Like, it's common fucking sense. Detroit's a failing city since they lost the damn auto industry. Like, you ain't got to be
Indiana failing. Why is Indiana? You know why? They lost the steel mills. You know?
Jesus Christ. The state has been too dependent on outsourcing versus trying to grow in the country.
Yeah.
But then when they want to bring back all this shit, I'm not going to go out and pick fucking cabbage or strawberries or bananas. That's not the type of work I'm willing to do. I need to be an AC.
Yeah.
But then everyone wants to complain. Oh, the immigrants are taking your jobs. Oh, well, because they're the ones willing to do the jobs.
There's a lot of, we can sit here and pick it apart, and I don't like to talk politics. I like to talk about it, but there's got to be a lot of concerns.
It's just common sense.
It's common sense. There's a lot of concerns, and I don't, at the end of the day, you're born a number, you die a number. That's all the government cares about. It's like how DeSantis talked to the poor people when he was live with the hurricane. Make sure, whatever the fuck his name is, he's an idiot.
Shit.
Okay, whatever his name is, he's a fucking idiot. He's a douchebag. Make sure you put your name in your Social Security so when we find you floating in the water, we know who you are. That's the way to talk to people.
Like that.
That's the way to tell people something. People are scared. Some people don't want to leave their homes. Some people are just set in their ways. Go and send someone out there to fucking drag them out if you know they're gonna die. No, they don't give a fuck about that. We'll find you in the water. At least put your. Fuck you, DeSantis. You're a piece of shit. How you ever became governor amazes me.
How he remained governor was
the guy is a straight fucking cares for the rich, and that's it. He does not like anybody medium fucking level.
He stayed governor for the simple fact the person he was running against ended up his secret got thrown out there, and that fucked him.
Well, that's how it usually is. They always find that fucking one thing on someone that's why I've always said the best way of life is blackmail. It always has been. It's one of the oldest professions in the world, but it works. You got dirt on somebody, you got pictures, it's going to work. You're going to get whatever you want. That's plain and simple. It's common sense. It's the greatest tool ever invented.
Joey, like, he's...
I'm just saying, it is. If you got pictures on somebody that they don't want somebody to know.
I don't disagree with you, but I'm just starting to get annoyed, so I'm ready to end.
Why are you getting annoyed for?
Because this hunk of shit in the chat is starting to annoy me, and you want to give him praise when I'd rather
praise. I'm just saying that when it comes to on a professional level, I don't know. I never met the man. I don't know the man personally. I never met him, but I know he'll troll hard if he feels he needs to. Which, like, again, we can't change that. Really,
I mean, if this is trolling hard, he's doing a horrible job.
What I'm saying, he'll dislike, but he does do good work as far as being a professional clipper, and that's all I'm giving him props for. Is the guy does phenomenal work. That's it. You know, he's a big supporter of us. He's always telling everybody in every chat room, Team Catalano, always never negativity about us at all. So I'm just saying, you know, my whole life, my whole thing changed on Honk the Clown. I disagree with a lot of things, but he was man enough to have me on the show. He didn't even worry. I would never go and hurt anybody's channel. I know how to be a professional, and it did a lot of good for me to be on his show. I tried to explain it to my wife. She goes, I don't get you. You're upset and you scream all day long because it was necessary to at least put a face to face.
And you go on the fucking person show and you're like, okay.
No, that's not what I did. I just, listen, I try to give him a little bit more insight about me. And you know what? The guy ain't a bad guy. I mean, he's entitled to his opinion. I understand that. The problem is me. The problem with you is you. We get irate over some of the dumbest things in the world. To most people, it's dumb. To you and I, it's not. Do you understand that? I'm just being reasonable here. That I do listen to everything. I do take ideas. I do take the criticism, even though sometimes I don't take it good. But when I'm alone, I go back and I look and I rewatch and I put the time in that way to say, was I fucking wrong there? Or did I really say that? You know, why did they tweak my stuff? Why are they going to tell half truths about me and make?
And then it's like, don't you get it about you?
There's been a lot of half truths about me, and because they know it's the same answer gets answered. Because they like to see you blow up and go fucking postal is why they do it. Because they know they can rattle you. That's the whole kill for them. And when I realize they're 100% right, they ain't doing it because they're trying to be fucking malicious to me. Some of them are. I mean, there's some malicious people. Some people are malicious out there, but most of the people are just doing it to blow me up because that's what they want to see. Because I believe in my heart, these people do whack off to these shows.
Oh, they really definitely do. Lou doesn't watch the Dabbleverse, doesn't want to talk about himself, has no interesting perspectives, has horrible broadcast voice, is a career loser. He's useless. You don't know what I am as far as a career person, because I was actually successful in everything I've done. And secondly, I don't watch the Dabbleverse because there's no one who's entertaining, who can entertain me.
Right, I understand.
And secondly, why do I have to open up about myself? I'm not Joey. I'm not going to sit there and tell stories about my past because it's my past. You don't need to know about my past.
That's true. That's a respected point.
That's my prerogative. And if you don't fucking like it, well, too bad for you.
For me,
but I can tell you this much: I was a fucking criminal. I just never got caught because I knew what the fuck I was doing. There's the difference.
Right. But like we were talking earlier today. I respect everything.
The shop closed down because my cousin decided to sell it. There's a difference, dipshit. It didn't close down because it failed. No, it closed down because he decided to sell.
But Lou, how do they find out this? How do they know this? Even what they're saying now, someone had to put it out there.
Like Jesus fucking Christ, my cousin regrets closing down the fucking smoke shop now.
I think
but he did it because at the time he did it, it was a business decision for him.
Right.
When you have multiple businesses, you can't. It's hard to manage them all.
You know what I think we need, Lou? I think what we need a psychiatrist to come on, a real licensed psychiatrist to come on our show to help us analyze us and help us maybe get some positives. And one thing a lot of fans are right about. You got to at some point in your show you got to listen to the fans somewhat. We do. I do. They make a lot of valid points. But they're not. I don't think they're trying to change anybody's personality. I don't think they want that. But I think if maybe, and that's both of us together. I'm putting me with you. I got the same fault as you. So
yeah, here's this other idiot. Lou likes to act tough, but once it's just him running the show, he's suddenly Lou in headlights. I don't like solo acts. I'm not a solo person.
But Lou can be pleasant too. But Lou ain't gonna convince me he don't care, because he does. He does care about having a good show and being on time. Trust me on that. He might not be vocal with you, but I guarantee you, he truly does care. He'll talk like a gentleman to me and say, "Come on, man, we got to be on time. We can't miss show." He's right. He's 100% right. Me, like I said, I either got to want this or don't want this. That's why I sat down for 2 weeks before I come up with the Uncle Rocco show. Yes, it wasn't an original idea, but I said I could do this. I could do this. I know I could do this, and I put the work in, and I somewhat mastered it pretty good. It's going to get better over each episode because I like it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the attention. I enjoyed the people just enjoy it. It was nice to see 230 people across the board the entire show. To me, that was worth anything than any super chat that can be given to me. To watch 230 people glued to the fucking show from beginning to end. That meant volumes to me. It changed a lot of things in my mind, perspective, how I perceive things. That's what I needed to fix me. One of the things I need to fix me. It was a good feel. Rocco's like, I'm going to feel bad for him the next day when he only got 40, 50, 60 people. Yeah, it sucks.
Show. You knew that was going to happen.
But I'm okay with it. We've been hitting 70, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 in the morning show. I think we've done great for a morning show because we don't have a format. Lou just said it. We got to get a format. See, so you can't say Lou is shit because he knows what has to be done more than I even wanted to say that. So
I did time you out the last show just to fuck with you, to show you that I can. There's a difference.
It's like you guys want me to change for the better, and I try to do that. All I'm asking you guys, and people are saying Lou's growing on me. I really like Lou. Understand that we need each other because at the end of the day, we're going to balance out. We're going to get this right. If you just give it a chance, because he knows what I want and I know what he wants. And I know it doesn't matter. If I got a shit voice, he's got a shit voice, or if he's failed 13 years, I failed most of my life. But it's never too late, long as you're breathing, that you still could be successful. You still can, if you want it bad enough and you put the work in. That's all I'm saying. So that's I mean, I'm gonna close it on that. I mean, that's what I can do. We read all the super chat. At least one thing that I can say, we're not getting a lot of super chat, but we're getting consistent now. We're getting them every show now. We weren't doing that before. So we're doing something right. Now let's go to the next level. The Uncle Rocco show, I think we're gonna continue to grow with that one. But now it's time to make the morning show a morning show. My thing is this. I don't like the early 7 o'clock. I think it's a waste of time to 7 o'clock start. I always did. I just don't think the crowd's there that early.
No.
I've always loved the night, but unfortunately, you got a lot of competition at night. Now, I never usually was a guy that cared who was on the airways. If I'm especially doing a solo show, I went on.
Something? I didn't mind the other day when we started at 11.
I just was saying that.
I didn't mind it, and as long as we're done by like 12:30, I'm good.
See, then people say you're gonna be Bobby Fran, who's a good guy who does a great show, consistent. Or now you're gonna overtake Bobby, so you get that thrown at you. So and I met Bobby, I like Bobby, and I think I like his show, but he's a guy that
so we overlap Bobby by 30 minutes.
I understand, and like you said, you got no allegiance to nobody. We don't have to adjust anything. Nobody has to adjust anything for each other in this internet. It's just common courtesy, is what I'm saying. It's how I think. So I love the 11 o'clock start. Okay, I love it. Bob's 10:05 start is great. 9:05, I like it, but I really like the night and the afternoon better. But I don't want to take the morning show out of the morning. So it's either going to be 9 or 11. And we could go on. We could cut it an hour and a half of a good show is plenty if we do it where we make it a show. I think today went well. We interacted. We talked about the points. We were good conversation.
Yeah, the show was going great until you fucking decided to crash your system.
I didn't, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. You know,
Joe, you know this is all fun and games.
It is. That's what I'm trying to understand better and better each day. When I want to do it, it's like here's the bottom line. From day one, I made the wrong left turn. I made the left turn into the Dabbleverse. That was my mistake. I came out with a whole idea of what I want to do was tell my life story, tell my stories and all my stuff and all my downs and my ups and try to help people. I just went the wrong way when I stepped out. When I opened the door, I went the wrong way. I walked in to the left. It said Dabbleverse or internet. I didn't understand what the Dabbleverse was. Let me take this Dabbleverse thing. That's what I did wrong.
And that was your mistake.
That was my mistake. For me, what I like to talk about. I learned the hard way. But giving me credit, and I don't really pat myself on the back. I will for Tuesday. But here's where I lost my chain of thought. What was I going to say? Damn it! I forgot where I was leading with this. See, I had off the tip of my tongue. I was saying I made the left to the Dabbleverse because I wanted to tell my life story. Damn it! I forgot what my chain of thought, man. I hope I get it back. Maybe I'll remember. I don't remember now. I just lost it completely. Oh my god. Yeah, and like I said, do I have talent? Am I a comedian? No, but I got heart. I definitely got heart. I definitely got a soul. I'm good. I know that I could do this. People tried to run me off, and they just said I was the most stubbornest guy in the world. That nothing bothered me.
Oh, De La.
What did Taylor say? Be careful, Lou. Doom is undefeated. No, listen. I have.
You know what? I have a
lot of respect for Doom. I have a lot of respect for Doom.
What is he gonna fucking do? Sit there and make a video, a 20-minute video of me opening my mouth?
But Dale and we used to go round Lou, Dale and I. He used to always say, "You got to be nicer to your fans," and I'm like, I don't got to be nice to nobody. You shouldn't argue and get confrontate. No, I'm going to be confrontate. I went the opposite, and it didn't fail. It didn't fail because the more I fucking argue, the more I try. I got views. I've already proven I know how to get large views. I got videos with 3,000, 5,000. I got that. Okay, but it doesn't matter about views. It's about the watch time. How many people are actually watching you? How many people are coming back?
And bury me if you say you're gonna fucking do it. Do it, you bitch ass nigga.
Oh my god! Oh,
stop talking your fucking shit and do it. I've been waiting for the past 3 fucking days and still haven't found shit. You ain't shit.
All right. So you're letting them bait you.
I've challenged you and you still haven't done it. I'm waiting, you motherfucker.
Lou, you used the N-word, Lou.
I know I did because he brought it out of me this time.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna have to end it. And again, emotions run high here.
Do it. I dare you.
We love you guys.
Ass crack.
We love you guys. We appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll be on time tomorrow, 9:05. I promise you that I will put more effort into the morning show. I will revamp this. Lou and I will have topics. Anybody, like I said, I appreciate the clippers.
Joey, I'm trying to ruin your channel.
You're not. No, I don't believe that at all. I believe you get angry like me, and then you just fly off the handle, and you don't mean to. You just regret what you say down the road, like I do. So I don't ever think. I never would think one iota Lou's trying to ruin anything. I think he's like very emotional. Like
me, he couldn't help himself. That one was a slip.
Okay, it happens. That's easily I could get that out of there, no problem. It was towards the end here. If I end it now, I can find it without no struggle. So, all right,
bye,
people.
Guys.
We love you. I appreciate. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you for everything.